It's been remarkable the pace at which governments have moved from, what are these systems for national data exchange and why do they matter, to really viewing them as foundational, critical infrastructure for advancing a number of national development goals, really across sectors. So seeing data exchange as a key foundational piece of a whole host of development goals is really accelerated in the last couple of years. The move from the what and the why of data exchange to the how is really what we're seeing now. If there are non-intentional actions taken by government or by civil society, the value of and control over data will naturally accrue to a few strong entities. And the opportunity that data exchange systems represent is, not to take any value away from those few maybe traditional data dominators, but how do you expand that value such that it accrues to others as well? So I think there's two ways to think about the risks. There's the kind of systemic risks that if you aren't taking an ecosystem approach to trusted data exchange and you don't build the mechanisms for accountability and oversight and transparency, and you don't have the human capacity or the active civil society that can help provide some of that oversight, there are obviously risks to further consolidation of control and power and potentially misuse and abuse of data, whether intentional or not. If you aren't planning for or you aren't thinking about the policies, laws, and regulations and the technical architecture and the institutions for oversight and accountability, there are real constraints to the success of how these systems may be implemented. In the case of India's data empowerment and protection architecture, that is designed very much to equip people with new rights and capabilities over their data, which is a really compelling, powerful opportunity. But even in the cases where it's not about equipping people directly with new controls, the ability to expand the value of data beyond traditional data holders represents a host of opportunities across sectors for lots of different actors who have historically had asymmetrical access to the data.